Well, hello, you awesome and amazing people. Lenny Wennerstrom. And what are we doing? Look at this. This is a new book. 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. Yes, we do this every single day. Somehow, I misplaced, very unlike me to misplace my books. But this is a new one because the other one, I have it all marked up and everything. See, look, this one's like so nice and shiny bright. I want to keep it, to have it nice. But anyway, so I can't tell you what day it is. I mean, I can tell you that it is April 16th, but the sun has gone down. And so I wanted still to give you a little bit. See, there's sunset and all that. There's the puppies. Hey, you puppies. There's Flying Feather and Happy Beans. But anyway, I needed to get this done, and I didn't want to waste any more time. So you know what day it is, right? So April 16th, tax day was yesterday in the United States. Were you grateful because you've made money and you get to pay taxes? Or maybe you're not ready to make a whole lot yet. You're not there financially, and so you got money back. That's kind of exciting. When I was in college, I would get money back and I was like, yes, I'm rich, I'm rich. Anyway, so that's the story. And so when you get to pay, when you receive, that's very cool. But when you get to pay, meaning you get to, it's not like, I have to. No, you really don't. You could go to prison. You could, if you wanted to. I mean, it's a choice. I'm serious. It's a choice. And I shouldn't say you go to prison, but because maybe you don't even get caught ever. Who knows? And I don't even know why I got into that. Maybe because it's about choices. So April 16th, speaking about reasons, you are here for a reason. And so that's what we're going to read. Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, his passage for today is April 16th. And I do want to say that while Dr. Shad Helmstetter gave me his permission to read this book, we never talked about, I told him, I'm a spiritual guide and mentor, and yes, I'm a self-talk, trainer, and I'm a life coach, yet my opinions are my own. And so I just want you to know that when I speak, I'm not speaking uh, for Dr. Shad Helmstetter. I'm just reading his passage, so that because it's a tool I use to help you to find your purpose, because it's all about you finding your purpose. So I just want you to know all my opinions, they're all my own, and I own them. In fact, they're from programs that I have chosen to put into my computer, my brain. And I like my programs. I like them more and more. I like my shiny new brain that I get to program. It's very exciting. I was talking to my friend, Chrissy, just right before this. And I was like, it's like a shiny new toy. I say that all the time, even to myself. It's like, it really is like a shiny new toy. There goes Happy Beans. Whee! So, and I hope that you'll see your brain as so powerful on planet Earth. Okay, separate, I teach something called practical spirituality. And practical spirituality consists of two things. And it consists of the spiritual journey, and it consists of the reason I call it practical spirituality is because it's all tools. I teach you tools on how to understand your power. And because I really want you to understand who and what you really are on a spiritual level, and then also on planet Earth, who you really are and what you really want. I'm really trying to, that's my goal. That's what I try to help you to do, to understand so that you understand your power. So the other leg of that, besides the spiritual journey, is the human experience. And when I found Dr. Shad's work, it was bingo, because how do I help people to, and now I'm here really going off of message here. I'm not going off message, but I'm going a little deeper. And it was, the question has been for me for so long, even when I was a health coach, because people didn't follow through. And then when I'd call them for their session, it's like, oh, I didn't hydrate. I was so dreading this call because I just didn't do it, and feeling bad, and they were dreading my call. I'm like, I'm here to help you. Please don't dread when I call. I'm not your parent. I'm not the mean mommy or daddy, or that whatever mean patriarchal, I shouldn't say, that you're in trouble. And anyway, this is why I stopped doing the health coaching. And now I understand that it was their programs. And had I known that before, I would have been a much more effective health coach. And so while I use what I have learned in health for my friends and family and people who I, if they ask my advice or things that I might know, because I'm very unconventional in what I have learned, I freely give that information. So, but had I known what I know now about programs, the mental programs, and we're talking about neuroplasticity because your brain is plastic, it's malleable, it's constantly rewiring itself. That's the secret. That's the secret of planet Earth. You now know it. And here's the other part of that secret. The real secret is repetition. And I was telling my hubby this morning that for years and years and years, I've had this little yellow sticky because I've known about neuroplasticity and the power of rewiring your brain forever. Like for stroke victims is where it started, then sports, the Olympics, like rewiring their brain for winning, which they did. And it really helped stroke victims to recover a lot of the neural pathway. They would switch, they would change because the brain is always rewiring itself. So, and these mental programs, there goes a puppy running across. But these mental programs, you can change them. You can change the over 77% that we have, that we may know about, that the way we talk to ourselves, the self-talk, the way we talk to ourselves. You may know it's like, man, I'm fat, I don't have enough money, I can't afford it, and I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, all these things that I've shared with you, a lot of things that I've said to myself. So, and most of us say, like over 77% of almost all of us have 77%, at least 77% of these programs, mental programs, programmed in our brains that are not helping us. They're harmful. We self-sabotage and we don't know why. It's your mental programs. So, and you get to change those. Neuroplasticity and the researchers talking about in neuroscience tell you get to change all that because it has been proven over and over and over and over and over again to where it's not even a question at this point that you can change the way you think. You can change your programs to where instead of you don't have enough, you can't do this, those, all of the things that even if you grew up in a reasonably positive household, you were told no, at least it is estimated, at least 148,000 times. And I've heard that it's even more than that. And I believe that to be true. The things that you can't do and no, and limitations. You are unlimited. You can do anything and you can reprogram your brain. And that is in the description. I have, you can get 30 days free for the app. And then it takes 21 days to change a habit. I'll go into this a different time. I just got an email like a couple of days ago that said, it takes 21 days to change a habit. And that's not true. It takes however long. And this is all it's an interesting debate. But it has been proven that you can change the programs in your brain to be positive. And Dr. Shad Helmstetter, this is like an example because it's the repetition. So the other secret that I hadn't quite said or didn't get to is it's repetition. So the more that you repeat something, good or bad, it's going to happen. And what I was saying is I had this little yellow sticky on my stove, and I've had it for so many years, understanding neuroplasticity, and it says repetition is your point of power. And it's still on my stove at our other home, where our daughter is now living in our other home. And repetition is your point of power. Why is that? Repetition is what rewires your brain. And so that the self-talk language that Dr. Shad created, that it's a language. And so literally you're just hearing these like passages like this that are super positive and empowering, but you're hearing them over and over, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. It's really a beautiful, very empowering and powerful thing that you can do for yourself to change your programs. So now that I really expounded, give myself some grace on that. And let's talk about April 16th. So you are here for a reason, right? Yes, you are. So here's what we're reading. And here is where Dr. Shad, this is the only part I can say that he speaks to, and and some of the quotes I've learned from becoming part of being certified by him for the Life Coach Institute. So, but these are his words. So, I am here for a reason. I have a job that I came here to do. I may spend time dealing with my day, but I always add value to each day by remembering I am here for a purpose. And we are here for a purpose. You are here for a purpose. We are here together, you and me, to help you to find your purpose. And if you already know what your purpose is, to lean into it, to activate it, to engage with it, and to take that purpose as your gift to the world and share it. And in any way, even if it's with one other person or to a 10 million other people, it doesn't matter. It's the sharing of your purpose that feels so amazing and powerful. You feel at ease, and you can always get more skills to support you in your purpose. Like for me, presentations, so can I get more skills in public speaking? Sure, but see, this is my purpose. My purpose is to help others, and hopefully most of us are saying we want to help others, but how is it that we do that? We do that by finding what is it exactly that drives us, that motivates us, that feels right. And sometimes we don't even know what's driving us or motivating us besides our programs. But what is it that when you do it, it feels right? Like when you love cooking, or you love baking, or you love skiing. And I talked to one guy at a gas station. I said, "Do you enjoy this?" And he said, "No, I'm just getting by." And I said, "Well, if you could do anything, what would you be doing?" And he's like, "I don't know. Like, I never thought about it." So I'm inviting you to think about it. What would you be doing? So April 16th, you are here for a reason. I am here for a reason. I have a job that I came here to do. I may spend time dealing with my day, but I always add value to each day by remembering I am here for a purpose, and you are. I love you so very, very mucho. And remember, repetition is like my little yellow sticky on the stove in our other home that says repetition is your point of power. That could be negative or that could be positive. So let's go into the description and find and download that app and start listening just 15 minutes passively while you're getting ready in the morning, or you're driving, or just doing something. And then 15 minutes at night before you go to bed, like listening to the one with self-esteem. I mean, so many people have problems with their self-esteem. Well, why is it that we think that we're too fat, or don't have enough money, or we're not good enough, or, somebody's better than us, which means we're not good enough? Why are we comparing? Where's the compare-itis come from? It's our self-esteem, which means lack of the way we estimate ourselves. How do you estimate yourself? Are you awesome and amazing? Or are you like, well, sometimes I'm all right and sometimes I'm not. Anyway, I don't know where that came from. And here I am in my hubby's Farmer Jones thing, because it's a little bit chilly out here because the sun went down. Anyway, that's the story. So I love you very, very mucho. And I hear him yelling, "Babe, babe." And so I better go inside and make sure he gets his dinner. Food, it's a way to a man's heart. It truly is for many, many, many. So that's a program, and I believe it to be a true one. I love you so very, very mucho, and you are awesome and amazing. Got to go find my puppies, which have kind of disappeared. Just tell me if you see them anywhere. I don't see them anywhere. Nope. So now I have to go look for them. Okay. Well, I love you. Ooh, 13. Oh, now it's 14 minutes. I was going to say 13 minutes. That's the number of love. Okay. Well, that's the story, and you're awesome and amazing. And I hope that you get this book, and I hope that you follow along with me all the time. Tomorrow we're going to read this one tip, and I'm going to tell you why you were born to be successful, because you were. Okay, I got somebody yelling, calling for me, and I got to go find the puppies. So I'm going to go be calling for them. Love you so very, very mucho. And oh, look, ta-da! Build it and they will come. Or think about them and they will come. So there's one anyway. So anyway, just know this. I believe in you. You can do this. Absolutely, you can find your purpose, and you can create anything you want to create. You can be anything you want to be. You are unlimited. Know that. and as always, shining my light to brighten yours. I love you so very, very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.